Hello, my name is Jon Sermon. I'm a church minister based in East Anglia in the UK. And I also have strong links, particularly with Uganda, through a charity I lead, Romans 111 Trust. Romans 111 Trust is all about mutual encouragement between the UK and Africa. And we take our name from in Paul's letter to the church at Romans, chapter 1 and verse 11 in the Bible. And it's actually verse 11 and 12, really, because in verse 11, Paul is saying to the people at Rome, the Christians there, I long to come and see you so I can bring you some spiritual blessing. In verse 12, it's where I think he sort of realized too late after the scribe has got it down that sounds a bit one-sided. And he says, what I mean is you and I will be mutually encouraged by each other's faith. Now that mutual encouragement is at the heart of our work, and so we are involved in schemes to help train church leaders in Uganda, and we have sponsorship schemes for children in church-run schools, for orphanages, and for pastors and their families. And our work includes visiting Uganda and having Ugandan and other African pastors visit the UK. Most of our work is with Uganda at the moment. Well, one of the outcomes of the current lockdown because of coronavirus is that we have had to cancel a visit to Uganda in August, and we have had to abandon a hoped-for visit of 2 Ugandans to the UK in September. And that's discouraging. In other words, it's put a limit on the ways we go about mutual encouragement. On the other hand, the fact that our meetings have to be on Zoom rather than in person face-to-face has enabled us to invite Ugandans to attend some of our meetings. And we had absolute delight 2 Sundays back to have a pastor from a place called Masesi on the outskirts of Jinja in Uganda with his family joining us in worship through our online service. And then the Sunday just gone, we actually had a Ugandan young lady student. She's studying at university in Montreal, Canada, but she comes from a church that I know where I've preached on a number of occasions in a place called Luafu on the edge of Kampala. She had to be up and ready on her computer at 5:30 a.m. to be able to take part in our 11 o'clock service UK time. And what a delight to have her join us. So there are ways in which the mutual encouragement is happening in new ways in the lockdown, and it's the same with the ways we do church, the ways we keep in touch with people, the ways we encourage one another. We're part of mutual encouragement in our local towns. One of the things churches can do is have the building open but only for private prayer, and this is the new beginning of the easing of the lockdown here in the UK. It's probably a long way off before we'll be able to open for gathered worship again. But not all the churches are doing that, and here in Halesworth, for example, the big Central Anglican Church is planning from next week to have a 7-day-a-week slot open for private prayer. And we in the United Reformed Church and our colleagues in the Roman Catholic Church, we have the opportunity of contributing to the teams for stewarding and cleaning and other things, because St Mary's will do it on behalf of us all through Churches Together. And that is another example of mutual encouragement. And my whole reason for doing these videos is to offer encouragement. Because whatever your circumstances, you are bound to be affected by the situation we're in. And the usual ways that we at church are getting out among the community to encourage people are not possible right now. So I'm hoping that this encouragement through video messages is going some way towards making up for that. And of course, this can go as wide as we like, because you can pass it on to anybody you like. The encouragement includes, well, I know I've been banging on about this time and time again, but the reality is you, whatever your past experience, whatever your background with church or not with church, you can come to know a personal relationship with God through Jesus Christ. Jesus chose death on the cross to make that possible for each and every one of us. And tonight's encouragement is seek that out. Try praying. Open yourselves to God because he's longing to hear from you. God bless you.